Okay. So now I'm writing one class, guys. Okay. Let me write Java language, right? So we will go for manual approach. Yesterday also we see, right? I think we cannot execute manual approach if you open Eclipse IDE. Let me close it. Okay. Now, let me open command prompt. Can we see that? Yeah. Fine. No. Okay. So now let me take one class, guys. Okay. Class class command args. Okay. Command args demo. Okay. I'm taking like this command args demo. So in this class, what I'm taking, okay. So just I'm taking one main method, public static void main method. Okay. So here, string args. Okay, where arg method, where arg parameter. So here, what I'm taking, okay, string args we have, right? So I'm taking, okay, one for loop. Okay. So here, int I is equal to 0. Don't worry, guys. Still, we did not discuss anything about for loop. Okay, we will discuss. Prasthanar is equal to, let me write args.length, guys. Okay, args.length. Then I'm writing I++. Okay, here what I'm doing, system dot, okay, out dot, okay, println of, okay, system dot out dot println of, just I want to print args of, sorry, args of, just I want to print index value, args of 5, that's it. Okay, understand what we are doing here? Okay, we are not doing anything great, guys, here. So just I created a one class and I created a one public static void main. Okay. So here args contains what? Command line arguments. Args reference, this is what? Args is what? Variable, right? This is holding what? Command line arguments, right? This is what? Single dimension array. Come on. Where arg parameter internally convert into single dimension array, right? Okay. So now here what I'm taking one for loop, guys. So here in for loop, int I is equal to 0 and I less than r is equal to args.length and I++. Okay. So by using for loop, what I'm doing here, I know you guys don't know anything about for loop. Okay. We will discuss in detail. Don't worry. Okay. Now, so here what I'm doing, so we have args element, right? In the args pointing to, okay, referring to all the command line arguments. So I'm taking one by one argument. I want to display that argument value here. Okay. Here, tell me, so what is the output here? Let me save it. Where we are saving, guys? In D drive, right? I think. Training for Java. No, I think in C drive itself, right? Okay. Come on, guys. Here, let me save. Okay. Command. Okay. Command args. Command args, file name. Okay. Let me take command args only. Fine, guys. Tell me now. Now, okay. Let me, first of all, what we need to do? We need to compile, right? Where it is? Training This is the Control C and command prompt. Change directory, Control V. Come on now. How to compile Java C? File name data. File name dot Java. What is the file name?
Command or
Command Args, right?
Args.
Dot Java.
Args.
Compilation successfully. Okay, once compilation successful, what you will see? You will see .class file. See
.class file.
command docs, where it is? Command docs demo.class, right? What is the class name here? Command docs demo, right? So that's what, by using that class name, one .class file has been created after compilation. Right. So now what we need to do? We need to execute this. Tell me anyone, what is the output here? I'm asking output, guys. What is the output here? How to execute? Java class name, right? .class file name. What is the .class file name? Command docs demo, right? After that, what I need to do? I need to pass some command line arguments here, right? Just I'm passing command line arguments. Okay, here, just I'm passing like 10, 20, 30. Okay, like 40. I'm just passing, guys. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so you need to put space, guys. Okay, so in between. Now 10, 20, 30, 40 is what? Not integer values. So what is the type it is? String type only. In command prompt, what is the value you're entering? Okay, so all the values are treated as what? String type only, guys. Now command tell me. So I'm passing 10, 20, 30, 40. So what is the output here? Come on, what is the output? Fast, guys. This is the class left side. We are passing 10, 20, 30, 40. What is the output? Okay. So here the output will be, okay, guys. So runtime exception, guys. Okay. Why runtime exception? Runtime exception array index out of bounds exception. Why array index out of bounds exception, guys? Okay. So what is the arg size, guys, here? Args.length. How can we calculate array length? By using length variable. Already we discussed it, right? Args.length. Args.length means what here? What is the value? Args.length value?
4.
4. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 elements only we are passing, right? So what is the size? What is the length of the array? 4, right? Now, here what I'm doing in for loop, int I is equal to 0. Understand? Int I is equal to 0. So what is the I, guys, here? So what type of variable I here? Come on, tell me.
Int. Type.
No, int. Okay, but here I am talking about the type of variables we discussed, right? Static variable, instance variable, local variable. So it is comes under
Local
which
variable.
local variable. Okay. Why this I value applicable only for within the block? What is the block? This is the block, for loop block, right? So here curly braces here starts and here ends. Okay. Within the block only the I value is created. Okay. And I value automatically destroyed once this block execution completed. Okay. Here I is what? Local variable. So before using that local variable, what we need to do? We need to assign the values. Otherwise, what? We will get compile time error. Come on, guys. We discussed all these things, right? Come on, everyone. Tell me. No, int I is equal to 0. Okay. What is the I value? 0. Right. Now, what we are taking? I less than or is equal to args.length. So what is the args.length, guys, here? What is the args.length?
Length.
4. Right? Args.length is 4. Now, what is the I value? What is the I value here? 0. 0 less than or is equal to 4 or not? 0 less than or is equal to 4 or not? True. Condition true, right?
Yes.
0 less than or is equal to 4. Okay. So now this condition is true. Okay. If the condition is true, what will happen in the for loop? Okay. If the condition is true, then control will come to next line, this line. Understand? Here what we are doing, we are printing system.out.println of args of y. So what is the args of I value here? 0. 0
0.
means
0.
args of 0. What is the args of 0 now?
10.
10.
10.
Okay, 10. Fine. So now after that. So now in for loop, after the statement, okay, how the flow will be there for loop? The control will go to this one now.
I
The control will go to I plus plus. Now value will be incremented. Don't worry, guys. We will discuss in detail. Okay, while discussing about loops concept. Okay, I plus plus. What is the I plus plus now? What is the I value? Initially 0.
0.
Now I plus plus means what? We are incrementing I value. Understand? I plus plus. Okay. So 0. Now it will become what?
1.
1. Okay. Now it will become what? 1. I plus plus means what? Incrementing, guys. One value we are incrementing. Okay. As of now, what is the I value? 0. Now I plus plus means what? We are incrementing one value. 0 plus 1 means what? 1, right?
1.
Now I is equal to 1. Okay. Now again it will come to this logic, this condition. Okay. This is assignment. This is condition. This is increment. Okay. Now again it will come to whom? Condition check. Now what is the I value? 1. 1 less than or is equal to 4. True or false?
True.
True. True means again control will come to whom? This line. System.out.println of args of y. Now args of I means what? One value. Args of 1 means what? 20.
20.
Okay. Again I value will be incremented, right? Again this one control will come to increment section. Now I plus plus. What is the I value? 1 as of now. 1 plus plus means what? 2. Right?
Yeah.
2. Now again control will come to whom? Condition check. Now, what is the I value here? 2. 2 less than or is equal to 4. True or false? True. Right. True means what? Again, it will print this statement. Okay. Args of I means what? 2. Args of 2 means what? 30. Secondary index element, right? 30, right? Now, come on. Again, control will go to whom? Increment section. I plus plus. What is the I value as of now? 2. 2 plus plus means what? Will become 3. I value 3. Now, control will go to home, condition check. What is the I value here? 3. Right? 3 less than or is equal to 4. True or false?
True.
True. Right? True means what? Again, this statement will print. Control will come to once true, then only control will enter into for loop, guys. Inside the for loop. If condition is true, then only control will enter into for loop. Okay, inside the for loop. And now system.out.println of args of 5. Args of 5 means what? 3, right? Args of 3 means what it is? 40. Come on. Now again. So once this statement print, again control will go to whom? Increment section. Right? Here. So what is the I value as of now? 3. 3 plus plus means what? Will become 4. Right? Now. So once increment section completed, control will go to who? Condition check section, right? In the condition section, what is the I value now? 4. 4 less than or is equal to 4. Come on. 4 less than or is equal to 4. True or false?
True.
True, right? Less than or is equal to 4. 4 is equal to 4. True only, right? Now true. True means what? Control will go to enter into inside the for loop, right? Inside the for loop. Now, system.out.println of args of 4. What is the value args of 4?
Mm.
Do we have args of 4?
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
Do we have args of 4? Args of 4 means what?
No.
Fourth index. Fourth index means what? Fifth element.
Fifth
Do we have
element.
fifth element?
No.
No.
No, sir.
So the size of the array is what? 4. But we are trying to access what? Fifth element.
Element.
What is the error we will see? Array index out of bounds exception. Understand?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So see here. Now I'm clicking on enter. I'm trying to execute this application, guys. See? Right? Exception in thread main java.lang.array index out of bounds exception. index 4 out of bounds for length 4. Okay. So like that it is clearly saying. Understand? Okay. Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the output here? Array runtime exception. Array index out of bounds exception. Out of bounds exception. Okay. So how to solve this one? How to fix this one? How to fix? So instead of less than or is equal to, you need to keep less than. Understand? Instead of less than or equal to, what we need to keep? Less than, guys. So when you are working with arrays concept, if you want to iterate the values by using for loop, okay? By using normal for loop, always you have to remember in the condition check, you have to keep less than, not less than or is equal to. Understand? So now, if you see, okay, finally, 4 less than 4, right? Final, last 12 minutes. 4 less than 4. True or false? False. If condition false means what? Control will not come into inside the for loop. Understand? So what is the output you will see? 10, 20, 30, 40 is the output you will see finally. Right? No, let me remove all these things. Control S. After saving, what we need to do? Again, we need to compile the program. Java C. What is the this one here? Command.Args.java, right? File name.
Yes, sir.
Command
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Args
Command Args.
Java.
Dot.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Dot.
Java C. Let me admit this here. Java C. Command
Args.
Args dot Java, right? Okay. Comparison successful. Next, what I need to do? Java
Yes.
command
Command
class name. Here, what I need to do? Class name. Demo. Okay. Space. And I'm giving 10 command line arguments. I'm giving. Okay. So now if I enter, see, 10, 20, 30, 40. Understand?
Yes.
So you need to keep less than, guys, here. Okay. So let me copy this one. Place here. What is the output you will see? 10,
10, 20, 30, 40.
okay, 30, 40. This is the output you will see. Come on, guys. Okay. So now, so you understood, right? What is the command line arguments?
Yes.
Okay. So now, okay, let me write one more class, guys. Okay. In the same file name itself, we will write one more class. So we can write multiple class names in the same file. So here I'm writing one class. Okay. Class name has to be different, right? What you want me to put? Okay, command args. Okay, command args test. So like that. Okay, some class name, guys. Okay, don't think too much on that. Now, so here, what I'm writing, same. Let me write public static void main string args. Guys. Let me copy here. I need to type. Okay, here I'm writing main method. Okay, so in the main method, what I'm doing, just I'm creating inside the main method, I'm creating, okay, string, one single dimension I'm creating here, AR, okay, here args, right? Here, AR, Okay, here GH I'm writing. Okay, anything go fine, right? Variable name, just it is different name. Okay, here args, here I'm taking what ARGH. That's it, guys. So here, just I'm creating one new string array. Okay, creating might be okay. So we will add here A. Okay. B. Instead of characters, let me add Santosh. Okay. Surya. Okay. Just like that, I'm adding one more thing. Okay. Okay, I'm adding all these things. Fine. Okay. So now what I'm doing after that, okay, I'm trying to assign this arg to args, guys. Args is equal to ARGH. Come on, understand what I'm doing here? Okay. And after that, I'm taking one for loop. Okay. In the for loop now, directly I'm taking, okay, for each, guys, for each. So what is the variable now? What is the variable it is holding? So, I mean, single dimension array, args. Args it is holding. Okay. Directly I'm taking what? Args. The each args, okay. In each args, what I need? Each element, right? So what is the type of the element? Each type of element, string type, right?
Type.
Okay. Here, let me take something called some variable. Okay. String. Yes. Let me take this. Okay. So now, S holds what? S holds what? Here. Each element value, guys. Here. Okay. Each element value it holds. Now, finally, I'm trying to print system.out.println. System.out.println of what I want to do here. I want to print S value. String type, right? Directly I want to print S value here. That's it. Okay.
கொஞ்சம் கூட சென்ஸ் இருக்கா
No.
இல்லையா? ஏதாவது உனக்கு
I'm writing yes.
ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு பாக்குற மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது அப்பதான் ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு சொல்லுவீங்க.
Fine. System.out.println of S. Understand, guys, the class what I'm writing here? Okay. So I did not
Yes, sir.
anything great here. So just I created a one class and I have taken one public static void main. Okay, main method. So here I created one single dimension array. Okay, string array arg, which is equal to new string array of Santosh, Surya, Sati. Okay, now what I'm doing? So this arg h we have, right? Okay, this array object I'm assigning to whom?
Args.
Previous array args element. Okay, this is what variable name, right? So
Yes,
this
sir.
array object I'm assigning to this one. Remember, already we discussed it, right? Object here.
Yes.
Only we are pointing to what reference variable. That's it. Okay. So earlier, to object, to represent this object, what is the variable name? ARGH. Okay. To represent
Yes.
this array object, what is the variable name? Reference variable name?
ARGH.
ARGH.
Yes.
Now what we are doing? This
Args.
object we are assigning to whom? ARGS.
Args.
Okay. Now ARGS is pointing to this object. Okay. Understand, right? So now I'm iterating each value inside the array and I'm trying to print that value. That's it. Okay. Now let me save it. So now after that, what we need to do? We need to compile, right? Java C. How can we compile? File name.java. What is the file name? Command right? .java. Compilation successfully generated. Now, if you go and see, now two classes will be created, guys. See, command.docs demo.class and command.docs test.class. Okay, this Java file contains how many classes? Two classes. So that's what two dot class files has been created. Come on, everyone, understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, so what we are doing after that? What we need to do? We need to execute. Java. What is the class name? Command.docs. Command.docs. What is the class name? Test. Right? This is the class name we have to execute. Okay. We are providing this dot class file to whom? JVM. So I think already you remember, right? The 8 steps. So
Yes, sir.
once you assign dot class file to JVM, JVM internally will do 8 steps. Okay. Remember, already we
Yes.
discussed. Java command docs, right? Command docs only, right? Command docs test. Here I'm giving what? I'm giving A, B, C, D. Okay. This is the command arguments I'm giving. Tell me what is the output here? Here, answer would be Santosh Surya Sati only, guys. Okay. So why Santosh Surya Sati here?
For loop iterates.
So actually, if you're passing command line arguments, fine. But now, the ABC, okay, ABC, that object who will hold? Args will hold. Okay. Let me explain here. I'm taking here. Okay. If you see this example, okay, so what happened first of all, we are passing ABC from the command prompt. So when you pass ABC from the command prompt, what will happen, guys, internally? One anonymous array object will be created. What is the anonymous array object? Come on, tell me. New string, right? So like this, one anonymous array object will be created. What is the content here? A, comma,
D,
B,
C.
comma, C. Right. So like this, one array is created. Okay. So to hold that array, okay. So what is the variable it is holding this array?
Args.
Args. Args is the reference variable, right? To represent this
Yes.
one object is created, guys, like this. What is the array size? 3, right? So like this, one object is created. What is the array size? 3, guys, here. Okay. So here, what is the values here? Your assignment also completed, right? Array creation and installation also done. What is the value here? A. What is the value here? B.
B.
What is the value here? C.
C.
Right? Like this, one array is created. Okay. Here, what is the index? 0,
0,
1, 2, right?
1, 2.
1, 2. This is the array index. Okay. To represent this one object is created, right? Like this, one object is created. So to represent this one, so what is the variable here? What is the reference variable to represent this one? Args. Right? ARGS. Now, ARGS is what? Pointing to this object. Come on, guys. Right? So like this, okay, when you pass command line arguments, like this, one object is created. And to represent this object, what is the reference variable? Args. Here, string array args, right? See, string args. In the example, guys. In the example, if you see args, this args is what? Reference variable. Represent to whom? This object. Understand? Who created this object? JVM will, okay, allocate this object to, by taking all the command line arguments, okay, one array will be created. That array, who will represent that array? Args is reference variable represent to the array object. Fine. So now, what we are doing here, we created one more single dimension array, right? If you see the example, guys, here, left side, just I have pasted, right? What is the array object we created? Come on. New string of Santosh Surya Sati. So here what? Again, 3. Size is what? 3 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Size is 3. Here what is the elements here?
Santosh.
Santosh. Okay. Surya and Sati. Okay, guys. Now here 0 index. Same indexes will be 0, 1, 2, guys. 1 and 2. Come on. So one object is created now for this to represent this. Like this. Okay. So what is the reference variable to represent this one? What is the reference variable here? For this
Arg.
object, what is the
RGH.
reference variable?
Arg.
Here,
Arg. ARGH.
ARGH.
ARGH. Now, ARGH is what? Representing this one. Fine? Everyone understood here? Up to here? So, now what we are doing after that? This is the statement, right? After this statement, what is the other statement? We are assigning ARGH to ARGS. Come on, guys. Understand? We are assigning ARGH to ARGS. So ARGH means what? This one, right? This is the object. Now we are assigning this object to whom? We are assigning this object to whom? ARGS.
ARGS.
Okay. Now onwards, so ARGS is what? Pointing to this one, guys. Understand? Come on. We are assigning this ARGH object to whom? ARGS. Now onwards, ARGS is pointing to whom? This one. So now ARGS is not representing to the old object. Now ARGS, this reference variable, okay, representing to whom? This new object. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if you print each and every element in this object, ARGS, okay, here what we are doing, we are taking for each loop, each args value, we are iterating each element in the array and we are printing to that element. So what is the output you will see finally? Santosh, Surya, Sati will be the output, right? Because it is pointing to whom? Santosh, Surya, Sati. This object only it is pointing. Understand? Everyone?
Yes,
So what
sir.
is the output here? Santosh,
Surya.
Surya Sati.
Surya, Sati. This
Sati.
is the output, guys. Understand, everyone?
Yes,
Not
sir.
A, B, C. Surya and Triveni.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So here I am writing. Okay. See, here what I am doing. Just I am writing system.out.println, right? Let me copy this one. System.out.println of, okay. Just I want to print ARGS of 0, ARGS of 0 plus, okay, ARGS of 1, guys. Okay. So what is the output, guys, here in this line? Come on, tell me. What is the output here? Same. I'm passing here.
AB.
One
AB.
so let me 1 minute. Let me save it. Okay. After saving, what we need to do? We need to compile, right? Java C command args dot Java, right?
Yes, sir.
After that, what we need to do? We need to execute the
Java.
Java program. Java
Java.
command
Command.
args test
Arg.
test, right? So here I'm passing 10, 20, 30 I'm passing, guys. 40 also I'm passing. Okay. So like this I'm passing. Tell me what is the output here. Tell me what is the output here. I'm passing like this. When I'm executing, when I'm trying to execute this, what is the output I will see?
30.
Santosh Surya.
Here, here
10, 20.
output will be 10, 20 here. 10, 20 or 30?
10, 20.
10, 20, sir.
10 and 20, sir.
Here what
10,
we are
20.
doing? Plus, right?
Yes, sir.
Then
Indexes are 0 and 100.
30, right?
No, sir.
10
No,
plus
sir.
20 means 30, right?
String concatenation.
String concatenation, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me see.
1020.
10, 20. Okay. Why 10, 20? Here args of 0 means what? Here 10
String.
means what? It's a string type, guys. So the value, what you are passing from command prompt, what is the type? By default type, string type, right? So args of 0 means what? 10. 10 is which type? String type, right? So args of 1. Args of 1 means what? 20. 20 means what type here? String type only. Command prompt.
1020.
Command prompt we are passing. So the values, what are the values you are passing? from the command prompt. Okay. All the values, what is the by default type? String type only. Understand? So now args of 0 is what? Even 10 you're passing, that is also in which form it is there? String form only.
String form.
Okay, here 20 also in which form it is there? String form only. Because this is what? String type of object. Okay, array object. Now args of 0 10 plus args of 1 20. So 10 is what? String plus args of 1 20 also string. Okay, string concatenation. What will be there? Again 10 20 is the output. And 20 will be the output, guys. Okay, understand, guys? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Let me copy here. There it is. So now we completely completed, okay, command line arguments concept also, guys. Example. What is the output, guys, here? Total program output. First of all, 10, 20 is the first output, right? After that, what it is? Santosh, Surya, Sakti, right? Come on, this is the output, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Command line arguments also. Any doubts here for command line arguments? Okay. So now we'll go for next topic, guys. What is our next topic? Java coding standards. Okay. We will see Java coding standards, guys. So already I think we are following Java coding standards only. So whenever we are writing any kind of Java applications here, and up to now, Java coding standards. Java coding standards. Okay. So actually, it is highly recommended to follow coding standards, guys. Understand? So whenever we are writing any class or any method, okay, so we need to put their names, right? Okay, class name, method name. Come on, guys. Whenever we are writing any class or method, here what kind of things we are going to write? Class name we will put identifiers. Okay, identifiers. I'm talking about identifiers. Identifiers means what? Okay, the unique name, right? So you can put it class name also identifier, method name also identifier, variable name also identifier here, right? So if you write any class or any method or any variable, okay, by seeing that class name, okay, people has to understand, oh, this is the, I think, in this class, he has written this functionality. Understand? That suppose if you put student means what? Okay, student related information is putting inside the class. Understand? By seeing the class name, end user, okay, any other guy, okay, has to know, okay, so this class, okay, talking about all these details. Understand? So like that, you need to put a class name, guys. Okay, so that's what you see. I'm not putting any kind of test or something kind of A, B, C like that. I'm not putting. Okay, if you're writing any class, just I'm putting, okay, the class name itself. See here, command dogs test. Okay, here also command dogs test. Like that I'm putting command dogs demo. So by seeing anyone this class, okay, I think these guys in this class, they are discussing about command line arguments related stuff. Like that people will think. Understand? So like that, if you write any class or any method, so in the method also, in the method here, so while writing any method, right? So you have to put, okay, proper meaning. Okay. Finally, you will write method name, right? By seeing that method name, okay, so we need to know, okay, something related to this they are doing in the inside the method. Okay, so we need to put what? One meaningful method name, and we need to create what? One meaningful class name. Understand? So whenever we are writing any class or method, its name should reflect the purpose of that component. Understand? Come on, guys. It is
Yes.
highly recommended to following coding standards, guys. Okay, let me write, guys. So highly recommend to follow coding standards. Coding standards. Okay. So next point. Whenever we write, okay, class name, okay, or method name or variable name, okay, we need to give, okay, we need to give meaningful name. We need to provide meaningful name, guys. We need to provide meaningful name. Understand? Okay. So whenever we are writing, whenever we are writing any class or method, okay, its name should reflect, okay, the purpose of that, come on, component. Understand? What happen if you do like this? What happen if you do like this? Okay, this improves readability and maintainability of the code, guys. Okay, so it improves readability, maintainability of the code, guys. Okay, so maintainability, right? So everyone, okay, can easily understand it, okay, by seeing your class. So someone, okay, the third party one, some other one, okay, so they can, by seeing your class, they can easily understand, okay, what about this class, okay, so why they have created this class name, why they have created this method name, okay, people will can see easily, okay, by seeing your class name and method name. Okay, it improves what? Readability and maintainability of the code. Understand? So that is the first one. So whenever we are creating class name or method name, we have to put what? Meaningful method names or class names, guys. Understand the first one? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, Santosh.
Yeah. So next one. Coding standards for classes. Now we will go for classes. Okay. Classes, coding standards. For classes coding standards, okay, what we need to do, okay, if you write any class name, okay, the first letter should be capital, guys. The first letter should be capital. Understand? Okay.
Yes.
So the class name, the class name should start with
Capital.
okay, uppercase letter or capital letter. Okay, capital letter, right? Okay. Now, okay, if the class name contains multiple words, okay, multiple words, then all the words first letter should be uppercase. Understand? Capital letter. So these are the rules you have to follow. Understand? Example. Example. Class student I want to create. Student means what? Student is one word. Okay. In the word, what is the first letter? S. S should be what? Capital.
Capital.
Understand, guys? S should be capital. So that's what we are discussing, right? The class name should start with uppercase. Okay, uppercase letter, capital letter. Okay. So let's suppose if the class name contains multiple words. Okay. Multiple words means what? Let's suppose I'm creating class name itself Java world. Okay. So Java world means how many words, guys? Java is one word. Java is one word. World is one word. Okay, two words. So now if I create that class name, what is the example? How can I create? Class is a keyword. Come on. Java
Hello. Java
world.
world.
WORLD. See here, J capital, W capital. Understand? Hello. Come on, guys. So the second point, if the class name contains multiple words, then all the words first letter should be uppercase. Come on. Okay. Understand,
Yes,
right,
sir.
everyone?
Yeah.
So these are the examples of classes, guys. Okay. You need to remember while creating class names. Okay. And after that. So now interfaces also. Okay. For interfaces also, we will see, guys. I think as of now, we don't know anything about interfaces. Okay. Here, interfaces also, we need to follow the same standards for classes. Okay. Let me write this one. 1 point. Okay. Interface. For interface also, for interface creation also, we need to follow the same coding standards. Okay. Same coding standards which are using per class. Understand? The same coding standards we need to follow for even for interface creation also. Okay. If the interface name only if you I mean treat only one word. Okay. You want to create interface with one word, then the first word, the first letter should be capital letter. Okay. So if you want to create interface with two words, okay, then each word first letter should be what? Capital. Come on, guys, everyone. Okay. So let me write one example of interface, guys. We have, okay, runnable interface. Okay, this is the what runnable interface we have in Java. Okay, in multi-threading we will see. And serializable also we have one interface, guys. Okay, example. So these are what interfaces. Who provided these runnable and serializable interfaces? Java people. Don't worry, we will see. Okay, so by that time, multi-threading and serialization, deserialization concepts, right? So that time we will see. So like this, CR is capital. Serializable, S is what? Capital. Understand? Everyone. Okay, now again we will go for what? Class is completed, guys. Here no need to spend a lot of time, right? This is what just coding standards. That's it. Okay. Next one is what? Yeah. So class is completed. Class and interface is completed. Now coding standards for what? Methods, guys. Coding standards for methods. Okay. Methods. So whenever you create method, okay, whenever you are creating method, so you have to put the meaningful method name, guys. So that's what we discussed in the above, right? So now, what is the coding standards we have to follow for method name? Okay, method name should start with lowercase character and it contains multiple words. Every inner word should start with uppercase character, guys. Understand? First of all, let me write that point. Method name. Okay, method names. First of all, should start with lowercase letter. Lowercase letter, guys. Okay. If the method name having multiple words, okay, then every internal, come on, every inner word, right? Every inner word first letter should be lowercase. Sorry, should be uppercase, guys. Okay. Understand? Example. Let's suppose I want to create a method name. Just sleep is a method name, guys. Just I want to create a method name is what? Sleep. Sleep means what? One word. So what is the naming standards we have to follow for to define method name?
Start with
The first
lowercase.
name should start with lowercase. Okay. So here let me create public void. Then type is void. Now method name. What is the method name? Sleep. So S should be what? Lowercase. Understand? Come on, guys. S should be what? Lowercase.
Lowercase.
So let's suppose I have two words. I want to put method name as two words. Now get name, okay, or else get collection, get employee details. Let's suppose get employee details. That is the method I want to put. How can we define that method?
First name, first letter in small letter.
Void. Just I'm putting written type is void. Get employee details. What is the first letter should be? Lowercase, right? Get. What is the second word here? Employee.
Uppercase.
Uppercase. The first letter should be uppercase. Employee. What is the other word? Details. Details is a word, right?
Uppercase.
The first letter should be what? Uppercase. Understand, guys? Everyone. So like this, okay. So we have to follow the naming convention for while creating method, guys. Okay. The first letter for method, always the first letter should be what? Lowercase. If the method contains multiple words, then each word first letter should be what? Capital. Come on, guys. Respond. Understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the what? Naming standards for method. Okay. Now coding standards for variable, guys. Coding standards for variable. Okay. So this is what actually naming conventions, coding standards. Okay. So if you follow all these things, then only, okay, people will treat you like, okay, you have something know about Java and you have some experience on Java. Okay, if you write like variable name as X, Y, U, Z, class name is kind of A, B, C, test to demo. If you write like that, okay, people will treat you are not an experienced guy. Understand? You don't know anything about Java. Like that, people will think. Okay, if you write any class or method name, what we have to put? Okay, we need to put the meaningful, okay, meaningful class name we have to write. By seeing that class name, people has to understand, okay, this is class, okay, talking about all these details are like that people has to think, guys. Okay, so in that way you have to put method name and class name. So the class name, while creating class name, you have to follow some coding standards already we discussed in the above, right? And while creating interface also we have to follow some coding standards. So as we discussed in the above, in the same way, while creating method also you have to follow some coding standards. Okay, just now we discussed, right? Now we are discussing about coding standards for variables. Okay, for the variables also, okay, should start with lowercase character, and if it is contains multiple words, every inner word should start with uppercase character. Same as what? Method name only. Method coding standards only. If you copy this one, right? Okay. So the method name, while creating method name, so what are the coding standards we are following? The same coding standards, okay, we have to follow for variables also, guys. Okay, for variable creation also, we can follow the same coding standards. Let me write some example. Here I'm writing some example, guys. Okay, so what is the example I'm taking for variable? Okay, let's suppose I want to take student name. Okay, or else I want to take only ID or name. Okay, just I'm taking name. What is that name type? String, right? String. Come on, name. Okay, here see name. N should be what? Small letter. Okay, always should start with what? Small letter. Okay, now here let's suppose mobile number. I want to take mobile number. Okay, or else college name. Okay, I want to take college name. College name means what? How many words we have? 2 words. College and name. Right. Now tell me college name means what? String type, right? String. College name. First should be small letter. The second
Name.
word, the second, if you have second word, the second word first letter should be capital. Understand?
Yeah.
College name. Like that we have to create a mobile number. Mobile number means which type?
Long.
Long, right? Long, or else we can put long mobile number. Mobile number. How many words we have? 2 words, right? Mobile is 1 word. Number is another word. So always should start with what? First letter should be small m, right? Mobile. Now number is what? Another word. Second word. The second word, the first letter should start with what? Capital. Understand, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like that, you have to define, guys. Okay. So if you have 3 words, then the first letter, the first word, first letter should be small, and the second word, first letter should be capital, and even the third word, first letter should be what? Capital.
Captain.
Okay. Understand, guys? Naming standards for variables.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now coding standards for constants, guys. I think we did not discuss anything about constants. Okay. Let me write here. Coding standards, okay, for constant. Okay, so the constants, okay, the constants okay, should contains, okay, only uppercase, guys, only uppercase characters, okay, and if it contains multiple words, okay, let's suppose multiple words, if it is contains that constant, then each word, okay, should separate with okay, underscore, guys. So like this, okay, underscore. Okay, should separate with underscore symbol. Okay, so what is the example here? Let me write some example. Okay, so constant means what, guys? What is the constant? Okay, constant is nothing but variable only. Okay, constant is nothing but variable only. So which variables we used to call as constant variables?
Which cannot
The
change.
value which you assign to that variable, okay, you cannot change that value to, okay, enter your program, guys. If you define constant means what? We cannot change that value. Understand? We cannot change that value, guys. That is what constant. Okay, so we will discuss about while discussing final variable, guys. In Java, by using final keyword, okay, you can declare a variable as a constant. Okay, understand? So let's suppose, let me take one example. Here, something int I'm taking, okay, and ID I'm taking, guys, okay, or else roll number, let's suppose roll number I'm taking, okay. For every student, so we need to assign some roll number, right? The roll number will be same or roll number will change? For entire year,
Different.
if you assign some roll number to you, the roll number will remain same, right? For entire year, you cannot change.
Sir.
So that is
Yes,
what
sir.
roll number value is what? Constant. Okay. So how can we define constant in Java means? I mean, the naming constants. Again, we need to define by using final keyword. Okay. In final like that. But here, what is the naming conventions you have to follow while defining name? Okay. Variable name here. Let's suppose roll number, right? Roll.
Yeah.
How many words here? Roll number. Two
Number.
words. Okay.
2 words.
Roll,
Underscore.
all characters should be capital. Roll here. If you have two words, how can we separate the between two words? We need to
Underscore.
use underscore. Roll NUMB here. Number. Roll number is equal to 101. So this 101 is what? Constant. Okay. You cannot change, guys. Understand? Constant means you cannot change in your program. Let's suppose I'm taking this roll number here. This is the variable name, right?
Yeah.
A constant. Roll number, I'm assigning 102. Can I do?
No.
We cannot. Okay. We cannot assign constant values, guys. We cannot assign another value to constant. That is what constant, guys. Understand? Constant variables
Yes,
means
sir.
what? It's the same. I mean, we cannot update to constant value. We cannot update the constant variable. That's what constant. Okay. We will see. Well, what is the constant means? Here, what is the naming
Yes, sir.
conventions for constant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 101. So let's suppose if you have only one word, then you can define, let's suppose int ID. Okay. Int ID only constant. ID capital. Okay. Let's suppose I'm assigning 1001 is the ID. ID is what here? Capital. Okay. In the same way, you want to define number. Let's suppose number is a constant. Understand? For the constant, all the variables should be capital, guys. Sorry, all the letters should be capital. Okay? The constant variable name I'm talking about. Come on. If you have two numbers, two words, then we have to separate with underscore. Okay? Let's suppose take min value. Min underscore value. Come on, guys. Okay? Max underscore value. These are what? Constants. Okay, naming standards. Here, min value. Min also all letters are capital, and we have two words, right? Min is one word, value is one word. So that's what we are separating by using underscore symbol. Okay, hope you people understood the naming conventions for the constants. Okay, so as of now, you have to remember these things, guys. Okay, so we will see further. So these are the naming conventions actually we are using. Okay, in our class. Understand the naming conventions?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So from today onwards, if you want to write any kind of Java class, okay, we have to remember all these naming conventions. Okay, while creating class, and even while creating method name and while creating variable name and constants. We have to remember all these naming conventions, guys. Okay, we have to practice such a way. Okay.